Yes, Lord?
Less talking, more fighting. Archers!
The day of reckoning is at hand.
Yes?
Odin watches us.
Let me prove my mettle.
Hmm?
Your command, brother?
Aye.
Aye.
I still think we should take everyone. Who cares about the ship?
It is our only way out of here. Let us not deviate from the plan. Half the warband stays behind while we make our way to the entrance of the gorge. Then on to the fort. We free young Lord Abelard and fall back to the ship here.
Fine. But remember that I warned you. I hate to say it, but I told you so. These cowards look like they know we're coming. With their little forest of torches, it's practically daylight in there.
At least we won't fall over in this damn darkness.
We have to be wary. The patrols and camps must be using fire to signal the others if they are attacked.
We should take these patrols out, one by one. Set up ambushes.
On the march!
I cannot fail.
Mercenaries, awaiting orders. Javelins! Valhalla! The Ravens are yours to command.
Ready for a fight! I'll back ye up! Moving out. On we go. As you wish. Time for a shield wall. On we go. Aye, I will. I'm up for the adventure. As you wish. Moving out. On we go.
Yes, what is it? I like this course of action. Javelins! Moving fast. Thor, strike 'em! They are lighting the beacons. Stop them! Raven Company.
Stand your ground!
What? Stay close, you hear?
We cannot linger. An opening! Attack! Strike them down!
Will they sing? We are witness our valor. The ravens never yield.
Into the thick of it! Give me your worst.
At the ready. In God's name. Come, brothers. Valiant brothers of the sword. Back off, knaves! Follow my lead. Forging ahead. On the march. Forging ahead. In God's name. You give me no choice. Engage them!
I annihilate them! Come at me, fools!
Mercenaries, awaiting orders. Thor's thunder! If you say so. Cut them down!
Lord, guide my path. Fight with the strength of God! The wicked shall perish. Back off, knaves! Advancing. Forging ahead. Follow my lead. In God's name. Come, brothers. Advancing. Strike them down!
Time for axe. I'll crush your bones.
Have at thee! Stand your ground!
Thor's thunder!
Teutonic knights at the ready.
Back off, knaves! Retribution awaits!
Ready for a fight.
The day of reckoning is at hand.
Finally. I'm up for the adventure. Marching without end. On we go. Getting too old for this. As you wish. Aye, I will.
Raven Company, let us talk strategy.
Agnus Dei.
Yes, what is it?
Aye, brother.
I cannot fail. In God's name. Onward! Advancing. Moving out. On the march.
Attack!
Lord, guide my...
Strike them down! The wicked shall fall! Fight with the strength of God! Your motherless dogs!
What's the plan? Javelin! Moving to attack. The ravens never yield.
The wicked shall perish.
Stand your ground! Back off, knaves! Have at thee!
Raven Company. Moving to attack.
Teutonic Knights at the ready! As you wish. I'm up for the adventure.
Will they sing of our deeds?
Time for action, I hope. I'll back ye up.
At the ready.
In God's name. Onward!
This must be the path leading to the manor.
This is the path we take, then.
Come, brothers.
We cannot linger.
The wicked shall fall.
Moving out. Tyr, witness our valor.
Time for a shield wall? Back off, knaves! I've got an axe. Annihilate them!
Adventure.
Gather around, brothers.
Stand your ground! Less talk and more fighting! Face me, you cowards!
The day of reckoning is at hand.
Mercenaries, awaiting orders. Come on, give them no quarter! The ravens never yield! Understood. I like this course of action. Moving fast. Ravens on the move. Moving out. Moving out. Headed there. Come on, boys. If you say so. Headed there. Ravens on the move. We should take out the tower first. Then we can deal with the gate.
Fire should bring it down.
Torch it, lads!
Ravens on the move. If you say so. Melee shall guide us.
Less talk and more fight.
Gather around, brothers.
An opening! Attack! Back off, knaves!
Let us talk strategy. Javelins!
I've got an axe to grind. Over here, you filthy mongrels! Give him one more!
At the ready.
Aye. Into the thick of it!
Oh, God be praised, Abelard. Someone is here to rescue us.
Ah, indeed. Grimhild! You are indeed a sight for sore eyes.
You are safe now, Lord. But who's the girl?
This is Yana.
I am Yana Kirin, daughter of Rector Kirin of Ragusa. If you are here to liberate me and my fiancé from these vile Venetians, our noble fathers will be very generous, I assure you.
Fiancé?
Yes.
I see you haven't wasted any time in your captivity, Lord Abelard.
Well, both of us were taken, so we ended up talking. Because there was nothing else to do, and... well, one thing happened after the other.
Save your explanation to your father, Lord. Are we bringing the Lady Kirin too?
I certainly won't leave her behind. Her father had no say in this, I assure you. He...
Please, just let us go. More mercenaries are marching here as we speak. My father needs your aid in Ragusa. Perhaps with your warriors, we can push the Venetians out of the city.
No way. We were tasked with bringing Abelard back to Sicily, and that is exactly what we are going to do.
By God, Grimhild, you are ever the mercenary. Do you have no sympathy for others?
I have a job to do, Lord. One impressed upon the ravens by your noble father. I keep my promises.
I agree, my lady. We should be going. But please, tell us what this is all about on the way.
So then dear Abelard was abducted by the Venetians. As you can see, my father and I are as much a victim here as Lord Godebald is. Once the mercenaries kidnapped us, he had no choice but to follow their orders.
As sorry as we are about your father's predicament, we won't change our minds.
But we still have a chance to turn this around, good night. If we could reach my father and let him know that we are safe, he could join us in vanquishing the Venetians. That is also what Abelard's noble father would want. And you serve him, correct?
I appreciate your courage and wit, my lady, but we have to regroup first. From then on, perhaps...
The ship! It's under attack!
Bless the Lord we didn't leave it unguarded, eh?
All right, all right. Rub it in, will you?
Sworn to serve. We are your...
And stay down!
Odin watches us.
Aye, I will.
We'll do what we have.
Father would want me to. Yana, get behind me!
The wicked shall perish.
Attack! At your command. Your will, Lord. Stay close, you hear? Our archers are being massacred. On! Moving out. Marching. Moving out.
Cavalry away.
Run them down!
Valiant brothers of the sword.
Fight with the strength of God! Attack!
Horsemen.
Onward!
Yes, onwards. Quickly.
Pull on the Odric!
Your command. On the march.
And stay down! Teutonic knights at the ready! I'll crush your bones! Stay down, fools!
Adventure.
Your command, Lord.
I cannot fail.
I'm up for the adventure. Getting too old for this.
Aye, Lord.
And stay down!
Yes, what is it? Strike him down! Here, witness our valor.
We're ready.
Back off, knaves! Stand your ground! We shall not relent.
Come on, let's...
Stay down, fools!
Understood.
A hollow victory. The ship is lost with all hands on board. Our only way back to Sicily is gone.
Nothing you could have done. You left plenty here to defend the landing.
My city should still be our destination. My father will find a way if we liberate Ragusa from these Venetians.
Aye. It appears that is our only course of action.
My scouts report a camp of mercenaries on the way. It would be an ideal place to set up our own base camp and regroup our forces.
Then let us head there right away.
Moving out. Follow my lead.
Outride, fly like the wind, by our oath.
Valiant brothers...
Onward! Come, brothers.
Your command, Lord. Cavalry awaiting orders.
Agnus Dei. Onward! On the march. Follow my lead.
Yes, sire. Fly like the wind.
I cannot fail. Come, brothers. Onward! In God's name. Gather
The
around.
Venetian ones are in retreat!
After them!
Moving out. It's a trap!
Have at thee! Stand your ground!
Swordsman!
And stay down!
Face me, you cowards!
Horsemen.
Odin watches us.
Your command, Lord. Cut them to pieces! Strike them down! Retribution awaits!
Tyr, witness our valor.
Outriders at your service.
My lord. And stay down! Aye. This is our chance! By your command! Your will be done.
The city gates are closed, and the approach is watched over by scorpions. There is no way we can break their defenses with our force here.
There may be a way. I know of a secret entrance leading into the city, just beneath one of the towers. Abelard and I could take a boat, enter Ragusa in secret, and talk to my father. With us in his protection, he would turn on the Venetians in a heartbeat and open the gates so that you could join forces.
Not only is this plan too risky, but it also supposes that we trust your word and your father's allegiance.
I have no reason to be duplicitous. My beloved city is at stake. I beg of you, good knight, allow me to help.
So be it. Go and do what must be done.
We will not fail you.
We cannot tarry.
Now that the lovebirds are on their way, we have to deal with the Venetian attack. They will not sit idly while we are camped out here. They've seen our approach.
Are you?
No, I do not wish to discuss it. Let us ready ourselves.
Indeed. Men, prepare for the enemy's approach. We cannot linger. Come, brothers. Follow my lead.
We getting too old for this. Aye, I will.
By your side. Moving out.
Orders, sire! Draw! Loose!
Trotting.
Bowman! Engage them!
Standing ready. Leg it, men.
Run them down!
Teutonic knights at the ready. Stay down, fools!
Horsemen are being attacked, sire.
Swordsman under attack! Swordsman! And stay down! We cannot linger. Onward!
Archers ready.
Yes, sire.
Lord, go. On the march.
Aye, Lord.
We're eager to ride, Lord.
The wicked. Come, brothers. Moving out.
My liege, your will be done.
Valiant brothers of the sword. An opening. Attack!
Ready, on the double, sire.
Leg it, men! At the ready.
You give me no choice. Scouting ahead. Take them down! We'll take them all right!
Let us talk strategy.
Back off, knaves!
Sworn onwards. Quickly, trotting.
Aye, brother. Stay down, fools! You're motherless dogs!
Yes, sire.
Gather around, brothers.
Commanders, aim well, lads!
I cannot. Advancing. Onward.
Your command, Lord. By our oath.
Orders will be done. On the march.
You called, Lord. Outriders, at your service.
Let's get back into the fight.
Swordsman arrested and healed, Lord.
Horse trotting. By our oath.
Archers ready. Leave none standing. Have at ye! Aye, your will be done.
What's the plan?
Cavalry awaiting orders. Fall back!
My lord.
We cannot linger.
Fight with the strength of God!
We're eager. By our oath. Run them down!
I cannot.
You shall feel my wrath!
Horsemen.
The foe is engaged! The Phoenician dogs have come, lad!
Stand up firm. The enemy is here. Mercenaries, awaiting orders. Strike them down! Thor Thunder!
Ready! Loose arrows!
At the ready. Moving out.
The wicked shall fall!
Onward. Advancing.
Fight with the strength of God!
Yes, sire.
Odin watches us. The ravens never yield!
Archer! Moving out!
The wicked shall perish.
In God's name, come, brothers. At your command.
Gather around. Forging ahead. Follow my lead.
Time for action, I'll crush your bones. Bowman!
Well, I like this course of action.
Your will be done. Dark arrows!
Cavalry. Onwards. Quickly. By our oath. You called, Lord.
We're in scuffle. Ha! Bowman, scouting ahead. I've got an axe to grind. Less talk and more fighting. Retribution awaits! Hack them down!
Mercenaries, awaiting orders. Come on, boys.
By your side, Lord.
And stay down! I've got an one part!
The foe is engaging.
An opening! Attack!
Adventure headed there, moving fast.
Orders on the march.
Agnes there. The Scorpion crews have been dealt with. They did it!
The gate is opening.
Get ready to charge, men.
Archers arrested and healed, Lord.
Come, brothers. Follow my lead.
Attack!
Now! Now! Swarm the gates! This is our chance! The day of
Have at thee!
Come, brothers. Let us go. Die, dogs, die! Your command, Lord. Attack! Attack!
Let us talk strategy. Moving to attack. Javelins! Understood.
Valiant brothers of the sword.
Strike them down! Archers! This is our chance! We cannot linger. You give me no choice. Time for a shield wall?
My leash.
Lock arrows!
Orders, Lord. On the double, Lord.
Swordsman, and stay down! Stand your ground! I'll back ye up!
Outriders, at your service.
Come on, let's...
Bring them down! Javelins!
Liddy!
Possible.
Run them down!
Cavalry awaiting orders. You called, Lord.
Die, die!
Gather around.
These are the knights I spoke of, Father. Lord Theodric here saved our lives.
And this city, by all accounts. Welcome.
Well met, Rector Kirin.
Indeed. But I'm afraid that it is a little early to celebrate. The Venetians are defeated, yes. But many more are on their way. More battles are to be fought. Therefore, we need to prepare for a prolonged conflict.
That is not our fight, unfortunately. We were sent by Lord Godebald to liberate Lord Abelard and take him home.
My warband also has its own calling, Rector Kirin. I cannot pledge myself to your cause.
I see. Most unfortunate. But I understand.
Rector Kirin, we've lost our ship during the fight that led us to Ragusa. I was hoping you could supply us with a vessel so that we can return Lord Abelard to his father.
Sadly, I cannot spare any vessels for such ventures, Lord Theodric.
Why am I not surprised?
It's immaterial, as I don't intend to return anyway. Not yet. I'm not abandoning Yana and the good Rector. Unlike others.
The Ravens were hired to take you back. Your father would...
You don't get to decide, Grimhild. My father may have promised you payment, but I make my own decisions now.
I may have a solution to your troubles. Lord Abelard wishes to stay, and all of us have to respect that. I intend to reach out to his noble father, who has also had his fair share of troubles with the Venetians. Arrange our children to wed. Together, we shall endeavor to oppose the rampant conquest of this gluttonous foe.
My father and I would be honored to be your allies, Rector Kirin.
Needless to say, Lord Abelard will enjoy Ragusa's protection. With that, the Ravens are free to go, and I will match the agreed-upon payment in Lord Godebald's name.
Although I dislike reneging on a vow, we do indeed have to be on our way. And without a ship, we must cross the Balkans on foot. So, I say we have a deal, if Captain Grimhild agrees to it.
It's not like I have a choice.
No choice that would benefit you as much as my offer.
So be it, then.
Then it is settled. I will pray that your journey is without peril. But please know that although my city did not witness your valor firsthand, we shall be grateful for it nonetheless. Fare thee well.
So we just leave. Tails tucked between our legs.
Aye. In truth, I have had enough of getting embroiled in local strife. The young lord is safe, so we have no reason to tarry. We'll head east to Constantinople, just as planned. What about you? Down south, there are ports that...
The Ravens wish to come with you. Don't act surprised. We haven't had this much fun in what feels like ages. And you seem to draw conflict. Conflict draws coins and glory.
As you wish. But while we walk, I should tell you about our quest.
Sounds very mysterious.
As amusing as it may sound, it is a perilous journey, not to be taken lightly. Are you sure that you don't want to stay? Go back to Lord Godebald.
No. It's better this way. One should not get chained to places, to people for too long. There's nothing back there for me. So, let's go. And tell me more about this quest of yours.
May 5th.
in the year of the Lord 1218, west of Nikopol, the Tsardom of Bulgaria. Months have passed since the unfortunate events in Ragusa, but many of us are still bothered by the incident. I am not exempt from it either. The Lord forgive me. A cold anger seems to have taken hold in my heart. We did the right thing in Ragusa. We championed love, liberated captive young nobles, and freed a city from Ulrich von Greyville's tyranny. Yet still we had to walk away, lost our ship, and had to hide in cold mountain forests for the weeks that followed. Where is the justice in that? Alas, we had no choice. And so we began the long march through the southeastern peninsula to reach fabled Constantinople, where we hope to recover a piece of the relic. In the many weeks that have passed, we encountered strange folk and heard even stranger tales. We are now journeying across the Tsardom of Bulgaria, a land seeing tumultuous times. Lord Theodoric has successfully negotiated passage with all the petty nobles whose fiefdoms we have crossed until recently. But the last lordling took exception with our Western Christianity, and so we have to take the long way around his lands. And so, we ended up trudging through flooded woodlands for days on end in an attempt to cut across to Nikopol on the southern bank of the Danube. This meant sending forth scouting parties to find suitable terrain, usually on rotation because everyone hates the task with a passion. This morning was no different, except the scouts failed to return. We pray that it is only the fog, but in this dark, forsaken wilderness, the warband decided not to wait any longer and set out to investigate.
I've got an axe to grind.
Let us talk strategy.
Your command, brother? Gascoigne de Corban, à your service.
The wicked shall perish.
Valiant brothers of the sword.
Lord? Yes, Lord?
Time for action, I hope.
This does not bode well. There should be some sign of their presence in these parts.
An accursed place this is, Lord.
There they are. Are they dead?
No, they still draw breath. What ails them?
Oh! Movement, Lord! Something evil is upon us. Among the trees.
Steel your hearts, men! Whatever it is, we stand together against it.
Here they come!
What are they?
Spears and shield will be done, Lord.
Attack!
Stand your ground!
Let me
That woman. It's a witch.
Command us, my lord.
Yes?
Bring them down! Catch formation!
Swordsmen, stay down!
At your service, Lord. Lock shields!
Vanquishers of the wicked!
On the double, sir. Moving out. Aye, lord.
I cannot fail. At the ready.
Back off, knaves!
Mere witness our valor.
On the march.
Yes, what is it?
Vanquishers of the wicked!
Bowman!
Lock shields!
Gather around, brothers.
Stand your ground!
John said chivalry.
Face my wrath!
We are your
And stay down!
Lances and swords.
Ready!
Eager to ride. Yes, brother.
Surging ahead!
We cannot linger.
Forging ahead!
shield bearers arrested and held.
On the march. Archers arrested and held, lord.
I'm rested and raring to go.
These are not beasts or ghouls. Just men.
And they are no less dangerous. What happened to our comrades?
They must be cursed, Lord. Cursed by the witch we saw. Don't go near them.
We must help them. Odd. They seem to be asleep, but I can't wake them.
Don't touch them, Lord, or you'll be cursed too.
God is with us, and he will not let them come to harm or perish. If it is indeed a curse, someone must have put it on them. Perhaps if we could capture the hag responsible for this, we might break the enchantment. I once read in a codex on witchcraft that when the moon is full and the blood of a young rooster, or even better, an ox...
Brother Malcolm.
Oh, yes. Curses. Indeed, Lord. Perhaps we could find the source?
Some of the foe fled north, Lord.
That is where we'll follow them.
We cannot tarry.
Let us move. Our comrades may not hold out much longer.
Do we not take them with us, Lord?
We can't fight if we have to carry them. They will recover once we take out the source of the curse.
Forging ahead! Come, brothers. On the march. Follow my lead.
Ghouls are here!
We must pursue them. Press on!
Your command. Give them no ground!
I cannot fail.
Stand your ground! Back off, knaves!
Aye, lord. Orders, lord.
Archers under attack! We'll hold them off.
Cavalry at the...
Raven Company.
Give them no quarter!
Swordsman, and stay down!
Yes?
Quick as the wind!
Spearmen!
Odin watches us.
We cannot linger.
Thor's thunder!
Stand your ground!
Lances and swords.
Vanquishers of the wicked!
An opening! Attack!
Standing ready.
Valiant brothers of the sword.
You shall feel my wrath!
Let me... Trotting!
Upon my word!
At your will be done.
The day of...
In God's name,
Advancing. Forging ahead. On the march. In God's name. Follow my lead. Advancing. An opening. There! The cackling creature is getting away. Follow it! Come, brothers. In God's name. Onward! Strike them down! Advancing.
Witch fire! We're doomed!
Don't go near it, lads.
Scouting ahead. Marching! On the double, sire. You will be done. On the march. You will be done. Scouting ahead. Marching! You will be done. Loose arrows!
Swords by your command! And stay down!
Attack!
Here, witness our valor. Out of my way! Cut them down!
Vanquishers of the wicked!
Stand your ground!
We'll hold him off.
Orders, Lord. Gather around, brothers.
Yes, Guanibal Cook.
Come on, let's do something. Let us talk strategy. The ravens never yield.
Scouting ahead. Moving out. Aye, Lord. On the double, sire. On the march. Moving.
Your command on the double, Lord.
Sworn brother. Vanquishers of the wicked!
Lord, guide my path. Stand your ground!
Cavalry at the ready.
Mercenaries, awaiting orders.
Face my run!
Go, Thunder! Catch formation!
Duck! Draw! Loose!
Attack! By your side, Lord.
The wicked shall perish.
Attack!
What's the plan?
Retribution awaits!
The ravens never yield.
Let me prove my mettle.
Spearmen, lock shields!
Face my run!
How can we serve, Lord?
Command us, my lord.
Sworn brothers.
Gather around, brothers.
Strike them down!
The foe is upon us!
You shall feel my wrath!
Come, brothers. Forging ahead.
Lord Theodric, your soldiers have captured this man. I think I can understand some of the things he is saying. It is some form of Greek, bastardized and crude as it is.
Astonished, if you let the kind.
What does it matter that you can understand him, Brother Malcolm?
Well, Lord, we have not found the hag we've been looking for, but this despicable man knows a thing or two about her, and I questioned him.
I'm listening.
He confessed that the torpor is caused by a concoction, and the antidote can be brewed using a mushroom that grows at the foot of a nearby holy tree. That way.
All right. We move out, lads. Giving credit to anything this savage says does not sit well with me, but that is the only clue we have right now. Follow my lead. Advancing. Onward! On the march. In God's name. Come, brothers. Follow my lead. Forging ahead. In God's name. Come, brothers. Advancing. On the march. Moving out. Come, brothers. Follow my lead. Come, brothers. Forging ahead.
This must be it, Lord. The mushroom.
Hold it, Brother Malcolm. It is too quiet for my liking.
You savages gather on the clearing round the tree, my lord.
The enemy must take the battle to them.
Ready?
Back off, knaves! Stand your ground! The wicked shall fall!
Out of my way!
We'll hold them off.
Lock shields!
A chance at ship.
Vanquishers of the wicked!
Come on, let's do something. Catch formation!
And stay down!
Valiant brothers of the sword.
Stand your ground!
Lances and swords.
Retribution awaits!
Odin watches us. Out of my way!
Magnus
An opening! Attack! This is our chance!
Adventure awaits. Come, wretches, do your worst!
Loyal warriors.
Lock shields! Face my Ruth!
Orders, sire.
Lock arrows! And stay down! Back off, knaves!
Yes?
Vanquishers of the wicked! Impale them!
Out of my way! Understood. Catch formation!
Aye.
Don't lose it!
Valiant and
Yes, brother.
The battle is joined! The battle is joined!
traversing the battlefield.
Odin watches us.
Wait. Listen. It is coming from all around us.
Lord protects us, we're surrounded.
Don't give in to fear! Get ready!
At your command.
Raven.
The savages are mounting an attack!
Swordsman!
Eager to ride, brother.
Lord.
Onward!
Lances and swords. I'm rested and raring to go.
At your service, Lord. We'll hold them off.
A chance at quick as the wind. Traversing the battlefield.
By your side, Lord.
Attack!
I cannot fail.
You shall feel my wrath!
Lock shields!
And stay down!
Gather around, brothers.
Stand your ground! Back off, knaves!
Mercenaries, awaiting orders. Ravens, stand firm. The enemy advances.
Archer! Marching!
Your command, your will be done, Lord.
Valiant brothers of...
Fight with the strength of God!
In God's name.
My lead. On the double, sire.
Yes?
Perish by my righteous fury!
Valiant and honorable.
Vanquishers of the wicked!
The day of...
Back off, knaves! Stand your ground! And stay down!
Let us talk strategy.
The ghouls are charging at us, Lord.
The wicked shall perish. On the march. Moving out.
Have at thee!
Gascoigne de Corban.
Perish by my righteous fury!
Stand your ground! Back off, knaves!
How can we serve?
And stay down!
Yes, what is it?
Out of my way!
Come on, let's do something.
Catch formation!
Lord, guide my path.
Stand your ground!
Moving madmen! They're not giving up! They keep coming!
A chance at chivalry.
Vanquishers of the wicked!
Galloping! We ride! Trotting! Yes, brother! Upon my word! Trotting!
Charge, brothers!
Your command, brother?
Face my wrath!
Archers ready, on the dump.
Yes?
Searching!
Hold the line! Hold the line! They're almost here!
Orders, Lord.
And stay down! Stand your ground!
The ravens never yield!
On the way, Lord. Give them no ground!
Yes, squad?
Searching ahead! The battle is joy!
Catch formation!
I cannot fail.
Stay sharp, we'll hold them off.
Retribution awaits!
We're under attack, brother!
We'll hold them off. Command us, my lord.
Fight with the strength of God!
The ravens are yours to command.
Swordsman!
Cut them down!
Eager to ride, brother.
Thor Thunder!
Our archers are being massacred.
Agnus Dei.
We are your shield.
And stay down!
Lances and swords.
Will they sing of our...
Catch formation!
Raven Company.
Thor, strike them down!
Stand your ground!
Odin watches us.
The ravens never yield!
Cut them to pieces!
We are your shield.
And stay down!
On the march.
Is it done?
Yes, Lord. I have enough mushrooms in my pouch to wake the others.
If it works.
We have to believe that God has guided us to this place for a reason.
Whatever you say, Brother Malcolm. Rally to me, men. We're headed back.
Your will be done.
I'm rested and raring to go.
Swordsmen are rested and healed, Lord.
Let's get back into the fight.
Raven Company?
Onward! Advancing! In God's name, forging ahead, moving out. Onward! The day of reckoning is at hand. They are gone. My God, no. They were taken. How?
There must be other villages. More of the wild men.
Damn the accursed monsters! We have to find the others and liberate them. I will leave no one behind in this hellish swamp.
Damned things left tracks, leading southeast.
Let us move out right away. We can't waste more time. Advancing. Moving out. Forging ahead. In God's name. Advancing. On the march.
The tracks lead on, my lord.
Follow my lead.
Give me no choice.
Valiant.
Orders, sire!
What's the plan?
How can we serve, Lord?
This is our chance!
We have followed the beasts to their nest, brother.
Back off, knaves!
Draw! Loose!
Swordsman!
Mercenaries, awaiting orders.
Cavalry at the ready.
Gather around. Moving out. You should feel my wrath!
Vanquishers of the wicked!
Aye. On the double, Lord.
In God's name.
Yes.
There, Lord! Witches! The source of the curse, I am sure.
They won't get away this time.
Perished by my righteous fury!
Archer! On the double, sire. By your will, Lord.
What's the plan?
Stand your ground!
Cavalry at the ready.
Vanquishers of the wicked! Face my wrath!
By your side.
And stay down!
We're losing ground. Fast.
Fall back, men!
Swordsman! How can we serve, Lord?
Break off, lads!
My liege, run for it, lads!
At the ready.
Follow my lead. Moving out.
Swordsman!
Leg it, men!
Your will be done.
Agnes.
On the march.
Your command. Advancing.
Leg it, men!
Raven Company, ready to fight again.
Lord, guide my path. Let's get back into the fight.
Gather around, brothers.
Swordsmen are resting and healed.
Follow my lead. On the march. Moving out.
The wicked shall perish.
Come, brothers. Forging ahead. Forging ahead. Come, brothers. On the march. Advancing. Follow my lead. In God's name. Advancing. Fight with the strength of God.
Mercenaries, awaiting orders. Tax formation!
God wills it!
We are your shield and your...
Back them down! And stay down! Valiant brothers, give me no choice. Stand your ground!
Yes, what is it?
Orders, Lord. Aye, Lord.
Come on, let's head formation!
Swordsmen are falling, Lord!
Retreat!
Archers ready.
Swordsman, and stay down!
Out of my way! Bring them down!
We cannot linger.
Back off, knaves!
We are your shield and your blade. How can we serve, Lord? By your will, Lord. By your will, Lord.
Let us moving fast. Come on, boys. Give them no quarter!
Swords on the march. Marching!
By your command!
The day of
On the march!
Standing ready.
And stay down!
The Ravens are... Tax formation! Falling back!
Orders, Lord. Aye, Lord. Swordsman arrested and healed, Lord. Aye, by your will, Lord.
At your command.
Agnus Dei.
Your command, Lord.
And stay down!
Standing ready.
Fall back!
Orders, sire!
Will they see? Headed there.
Aye.
We cannot linger.
Fall back!
We are your shield.
God wills it!
Bowman!
Raven Company.
Orders, Lord.
Leg it, men!
Raven's on the move. Come on, boys. Headed there. Melee shall guide us.
Archers ready!
Swordsman!
Aye, Lord. Leave none standing!
Will they sing? Moving out. Understood. Catch formation! Come on, boys. Headed there. Moving to attack.
Swordsman!
The Ravens are yours to command. If you say so. I like this course of action.
Swordsmen are falling, Lord!
Retreat!
Let us talk. Here, witness our valor.
Aye, Lord. On the double, Lord.
Yes, what is... Strike them down!
At your command.
Odin watches us.
How can we serve?
Leg it, men! God wills it!
Mercenaries, awaiting orders. Out of my way!
Your command, Lord. On the double, Lord. Moving out.
Valiant and all back!
Aye. Marching!
The day of reckoning.
Marching ahead! On the march!
Mercenaries, awaiting orders. Catch formation! The Ravens never yield!
And stay down!
What's the plan?
Archers arrested and...
Fall back, Ravens!
Lances and swords. Put my word!
In God's name!
Swordsman!
Fall back!
Swordsman arrested and healed, Lord.
Come on, moving out. Come on, boys.
Let's get back into the fight.
Orders, Lord. Your will be done. By your soul will be done. Moving out.
Lord, guide my path.
Raven, come.
Come, brothers. Follow my lead. Moving out. In God's name. Moving out.
Sworn brothers. Traversing the battlefield. Galloping.
At the ready.
In God's name.
Let me prove trotting.
Gather around. Moving out. Come, brothers. Follow my lead. Advancing. Moving out. Have at thee! Ready.
A chance. We ride.
We're being attacked, Lord. In God's name. Fight with the strength of God.
Eager to ride. Upon my word. Perish by my righteous fury. Vanquishers of the wicked.
Back off, knaves!
Let us talk strategy. Catch formation!
Yes. Valiant and honorable.
Yeah! God wills it! And stay down!
We are your shield and your blade.
Lances and swords.
Retribution awaits!
Trotting! Perish by my righteous fury!
We are your shield and your...
This is our chance!
Swordsman!
The ravens are yours to command.
Cut formation!
Let me prove my...
Thunder!
Odin watches over.
Face my wrath!
Understood. Cut them down!
Yes? Canopy!
The wicked shall perish.
Back off, knaves! Stand your ground!
Sworn brothers.
Yes, what is it?
Come, wretches, do your worst!
How can we serve you?
And stay down!
Valiant brothers of the sword.
Face my wrath! A chance at chivalry.
I cannot fail.
Your command.
Retribution awaits!
Aye. Your command, Lord.
Follow my lead. You shall feel my wrath! Attack! Back off, knaves!
Will they sing?
Cut formation! Come, wretches, do your worst!
Orders, Lord.
And stay down!
The day of reckoning is at hand. Forging ahead. Follow my lead. On the march.
Have at thee!
Aye, scouting ahead. Moving out. Marching! Your will be done. By your will, Lord.
Will they sing of our deeds?
Stand your ground!
Vanquishers of the wicked! Face my wrath!
And stay down!
Gather around, brothers. In God's name, onward!
What's the plan?
My lord, that was the last of the savages.
Is every one of our comrades who are cursed accounted for?
It's a miracle, Lord, but none of them are hurt. Only slightly dizzy. We lost some of the men in the skirmish, though.
I've seen some odd things during my travels. But this tribe and their hags were beyond nightmarish.
That's what they get for tramping about in accursed pagan realms.
Well, the world is a dangerous place indeed, friends. Yet, we kept our courage.
This time. But we'll have to be more careful in the future.
Let me tend to the wounded so that we can depart as soon as the Lord allows.
Good. Time to put some distance between us and this swamp.
June 19, AD 1218, Constantinople, the Latin Empire. I must admit that the rest of our stumbling through the swamp has become a haze, but whatever else happened in that forsaken place, eventually we left it behind. How such devilish creatures, such lowly people, such dark magic can exist under God's beautiful skies, I cannot fathom. Only by hiding and scheming in such accursed lairs, no doubt. Thus, we have to consider ourselves blessed that as many of us made it out of there alive as we did, and pray for the companions that perished. The rest of the journey to the capital of the Latin Empire was uneventful for a change, except for the usual hardships of traveling on foot. Days and weeks went by, and so at length, we reached the once magnificent city of Constantinople, the only city that dared rival Rome in greatness, and which fell almost as horribly. It was not 20 years ago that treacherous army sacked and nearly destroyed it, after they diverted their crusade to breach its walls in their insatiable greed. This sad, partially ruined city is now our destination. But we are not going inside its intact inner walls, where Yolanda of Flanders clings to her rule, barely keeping a tenuous order among the disparate factions there. We instead aim to arrive between the Wall of Theodosius and the Wall of Constantine, into a ruined, forsaken region where outlaws and broken men rule instead of the weak sovereign. The founding stone back in the Black Forest told us where the 2 remaining pieces of the Rod of Aaron are hidden. One in the fabled city of Baalbek, lost beneath the sands of the Holy Land, and one between the great walls of Byzantine Constantinople, below a shrine to Saint Athanasius. Thus, we theorize that the small church we are looking for is among the ruins and, God willing, the secret beneath it has not yet been unearthed. But to find the relic, we may need to deal with the outlaws first.